Tosh. Tosh is a very beautiful and green village at the far end of Parwati Valley in Himachal Pradesh. It is located at the height of approximately 7,900 feet above the sea level. 5 hours bumpy ride from Bunter in a local bus will take you to Parsi. It is the last stop on the bus route to the Parvati Valley. So from Parsi, either you would have to hire a taxi or there is a 4 kilometer uphill track. And the track takes about 2 hours if you're not lost, and it's pretty easy to walk on. However, when we started our trekking, we chose the different way within the Parsoney village, which goes through the farms and the hills. So we got lost. So instead of 4 kilometer trekking, it became 9 kilometers trekking for us. So it took us forever to get to Tosh. If you just follow the same route, it should not be more than 4 kilometers. It should get you there anytime within a couple of hours, depends on your speed. Even the taxi can take you up in there. However, I would suggest that you go by trekking if your body allows you, because there are some beautiful places within the track. There are some apple farms and the river is flowing right next to you. It's all green around. You witness the nature. It's amazing out there, trust me. So yeah, if you happen to be able to track, I would suggest that you go ahead and do the 4 kilometers tracking to get to Tosh. And to enter the Tosh, you would actually have to walk over the wooden bridge. Once we crossed over that bridge, we saw some guest houses near the entrance. However, we had to trek for another kilometers towards uphill within the village to get to the guest house hilltop. So after being lost for 3 to 4 hours and after 8 to 9 kilometers crazy trekking, getting to this village, we got to the place where we wanted. We saw houses in the village. They are mostly made of woods and got slate roofs. And if we talk about people, they're mostly farmers or into animal husbandry. So most of the people cultivate apples and hashish in the village. While roaming around, we saw a small primary school in the village for small kids. However, all the children have to go to the school in Parsoney, which is like 4 kilometers downhill. A lot of travelers come to this place from France, UK, Israel, Brazil, Belgium, but from all of the places in the world. They come here and they meditate, they like the nature, and on top of that, they find the best quality of churros, hashish in here, and they buy it from the farmers, so it's available to them very cheap, very cheap. Hash, churros, or you can call it cream, is the main source of income for the people in here, and it's common for locals to offer hashish to the visitors. There are a couple of shops in the village, but they close before the sundown. During the winters, it gets very cold in here, so people like you and me may not even survive in here. Trust me, the snowfall is so heavy that the whole town is covered up with the snow. So just because of that, people stay in their houses for 3 to 4 months, or either they move downhill towards Kasol, Punter, or other villages. Walking through the village feels amazingly wow. Amazingly wow. Nature is super pleasant around here, with snow-peaked mountains, River Parvati dropping down from hills, apple fields, green farms and pastures all around. And at the end, what you get is a beautiful view of biggest power on this planet Earth called nature. Tosh is a village with scenic beauty and ideal for meditation, peace and calm. And I would say it is a must-visit place for nature lovers, musicians, artists, teenagers, and especially for people living in metro cities because they really don't have any idea what they're missing on. However, Tosh is not a great place for family visit or medically challenged visitors since their body may not allow tracking due to no transportation facility, plus there are no medical facilities in case of urgency. So in case you happen to plan a trip to Tosh, make sure you carry all your medications, extra batteries for your cell phone, torchlight, winter clothes, and a good camera to capture the natural beauty for your memories. And yeah, I forgot to mention about the ATMs. So please do carry enough cash because there are no ATMs in Tosh or Parwati or anywhere in Parvati Valley. And shopkeepers, they don't deal in plastic money there. So in case you happen to run out of cash, you would have to trek all the way down to Parwati, and from there you would have to hire a taxi to get to Kasol, which would take about a couple of hours to get there. And from there, it would be your best day if the only and only ATM machine is working and has cash to offer you in Kasol.